Hope everybody's doing well today on this cold winter morning. Sorry I'm a few minutes late, y'all. Dealing with some family stuff, and I got on here quick as I could, y'all. So hope y'all forgive me for that. Glad to be here. Curdy, good morning. Doing good. How are you? Just let me know if you don't mind. Just let me know how the service is, if it's going in and out or if it's good on here. I'm kind of not in the greatest area for service right now, but hopefully it's good, not blurry, not skipping, not staticky or anything like that. So y'all go ahead and come to a stopping point in whatever you have going on right now. Get somewhere where you can be, somewhere that's safe, where you can be comfortable for the next few minutes. And while you're doing that, I want to welcome you to the Daily Reader podcast on the Tony Zamberlin YouTube channel. It used to be Tony's Journey YouTube channel. I may change it back. Haven't decided yet. Excuse me. Where we read from a daily reader, a book, or a devotional, and we learn tools and principles, including but not limited to prayer, meditation, and breath work that help us to stay more present and to live better lives. We meet on here daily, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. If you're new to this channel, be sure to subscribe for future updates and podcast episodes. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Curdy. Where's the pain at? What's going on? Is that your back stuff again, or what's the word? Yeah, it don't sound good. So I hope you feel better. Sending you lots of love and healing energy. Excuse me. Well, good thing is you woke up this morning, right? So you got something to be grateful for today. I'm gonna go ahead and start with gratitude actually today, and it's gonna be kind of something simple today, but we'll show it on video. I like doing things like that, but I'm showing stuff on video instead of just telling it, right? Sometimes people learn by visual instead of actually hearing stuff or seeing stuff. Actually, it's not hearing, but seeing. Oh no. Hopefully you ain't coming down with something or an infection or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, you may want to consider getting checked out on that. Yeah. You got a fever or anything. See if you got a fever or whatnot. If you got the body aches. Sound like it could be the flu or something. Hopefully not. A lot of things are going around right now, the flu and everything. So, all right, so I'm going to start out today, y'all. So here's what I'm grateful for today. Toothpicks. Absolutely love having my toothpicks. Sometimes I get food caught in my teeth, and y'all, I don't know if y'all probably experienced it. I think we all have. But when you get a piece of food in your teeth, y'all, it is absolutely horrendous. It's freaking irritating. It's just, it's one of the worst things that I do not enjoy. So thankful for toothpicks, having a toothpick to get it out. Sometimes the toothpick don't work, don't have to get floss as well. So I have floss too. I don't know if I got any floss in here or not. I don't think I got any here. I got some at the house. I'm gonna get some and throw it in here when I get home today. Went to the dentist yesterday and got a cleaning done, and fluoride free. The dentist I use, I suggest y'all do the same. Find a dentist that doesn't use fluoride. So there's natural fluoride in fruits and vegetables. That's good for us, but not the kind in the dentist. Definitely not good for us. It's a neurotoxin actually. So I use fluoride-free toothpaste, fluoride-free floss. So definitely suggest that as well. They have alcohol rinses that are fluoride-free as well, like what do you call it? The mouth rinse stuff, mouthwash. But I don't even use mouthwash. I used to use it for a long time, but haven't used it in a while now. I usually just do coconut oil pulling about once a week, or I'll rinse my mouth out. If I want to rinse it out, I usually just use peroxide. Rinse it out with peroxide. That's about the safest thing you can use for hand sanitizer and mouthwash, I believe. So, what are you grateful for out there today? Those of you that are watching this video, either live or later on, just take a moment to think about it. And once you have something, just drop it down below in the comments. I'll give y'all a minute. Crudy, I know, looks like you're on here right now, so I know you got something, girl. What are you thankful for this morning? It might be weird to say this, but you might want to be thankful for the pain you're having in your body right now in your kidneys, because that's your body telling you something's wrong, there's something going on, right? It may not feel like it in a moment, but our bodies always love us and they always do things for us to take care of us, right? So that is a alarm or a warning sign that something's not right. I bet you didn't think about that one, did you? Being grateful for some of our pain that we have, some of our struggles in life. Let's see, what are we going to do today? I think I'm going to do let's do an open eye today. Open eye process. I think I gonna do that. So, here we go. Oh yeah, let's throw my lasers on. Okay. They definitely look a whole lot better at nighttime, that's for sure. All right, so let's jump right into it. We're going to get into our relaxation process. So this morning, go ahead and just pick a light. You could pick one light, or you could pick the laser setup. I'm going to do the laser setup, I think, today, about center, back here in the center. And just take a peek at it, look at it, kind of notice the color of the light, the texture. Yeah, I see your message, Crudy. I'll address it after we get done here. I should have gave you a little bit more time. Sorry about that. Come back to it after we finish this here. And just focus on the breath this morning, okay? Well, don't focus on the breath. Just breathe. Breathe in your nose, out your mouth. This thing is sound activated, y'all, just so you know. So it's going to go with my voice, since I don't have any music on right now. It's going to go with my voice and go with my breath. Just relax with each breath, with each exhale. Feel yourself getting more and more relaxed. I just yawned, so I'm definitely relaxed already. Y'all seen that probably. For the time being, and really a challenge for the next 24 hours, just don't think about the past. Just let it go. Especially any regrets you have. If you have any regrets about the past, just surrender those to the universe, surrender them to God. And any worries you have about the future, just let those go as well. Because none of us can predict the future. Excuse me. I'm on a water fast today. I normally do it on Mondays, but didn't do Monday, so I accidentally eat something on Monday. I'm like, crap, I broke my water fast. So y'all see how the monkey mind took over? Got me off track here. Continue breathing. Stay in the moment. Stay present, right? That's how we live life, is in the present. We don't live it in the past, and we don't live life in the future. It's right here, right now, in this moment. Some people spend their entire lives trapped in their heads, and I really feel for them, right? Because I used to do the same thing. I don't do that anymore. Live in reality, in the moment. Excuse me. All right, so let's go ahead and do one more breath. Do a couple more breaths. Now one more breath. Let's go prepare to do our final breath for the relaxation portion here. So take it in deep as you can on the inhale. On the exhale, blow it out audibly, releasing any other tension that your body might be holding on to. And inhale. And exhale. We're going to do the ACA version of the Serenity Prayer today. So, all right, prayer. God, or higher power, grant me the serenity to accept the people that I cannot change, the courage to change the one that I can, and the wisdom to know that that one is me. Love it, y'all. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our reading, y'all. I don't have too long today. I actually had an appointment. I'm about to go into at noon, so only got about 9 minutes, maybe 9 or 10 minutes, so we're going to go as far as we can. So let's get rolling here. I apologize for that, y'all, but some of these appointments getting crazy lately with the thing I'm dealing with, the probate with my stepdad and stuff. This is not related to that, but yeah, that's a lot of what's going on now coming up for me. So y'all just be patient with me as I deal with this, get through this process here. We're going to do the best we can. I'll do the best I can to schedule everything around the podcast, but sometimes I may have to reschedule, but we'll do the best we can, okay, y'all? It says, healing the past. When we look at our lives, we will see the residual of past life crisis, which are still unresolved. Thoughts and feelings about the events tend to occur and color our perception, and we will note that they have disabled us in certain areas of our lives. At that point, it is wise to ask ourselves, is it worth paying the continued cost? Now that we have some mechanisms by which to handle these residuals, they can be uncovered. The residual feelings can be investigated and let go of so that a healing can take place. This brings us to another emotional healing technique that becomes powerful once the major event has passed. This is to place the event in a different context, to see it from a different perspective, and to hold it in a different paradigm with a different significance and meaning. It is said that most people spend their entire lives regretting the past and fearing the future. What we talk about on here, right, y'all? Oh, yeah, this is good. Therefore, they are unable to experience the joy in the present moment. So now y'all know why I focus on the present moment. If you didn't already, you're hearing it from a book right now, a medical doctor in this book. So, all right. Many of us have assumed that this is our human fate or lot, and the best that we can do is to grin and bear it. Philosophers have sometimes made hay out of this negativitis, pessimistic approach, and developed whole systems of nihilism. These philosophers, some of whom have become celebrated over the years, are very obviously mere victims of painful emotions that they did not handle and which triggered endless intellectualization and elaboration. Some spent their entire lifetime constructing sophisticated intellectual systems to justify what is glaringly obvious as a simple suppressed emotion. One of the most effective tools for handling the past is the creation of a different context. What this means is that we give it a different meaning. We take on a different attitude about the past difficulty or trauma, and we acknowledge the hidden gift in it. The value of this technique was first recognized in psychiatry by Viktor Frankl. He explained the approach called logotherapy in his famous book, Man's Search for Meaning. His clinical and personal experience demonstrated that emotional events and traumatic occurrences will change considerably and be healed if a new meaning is placed around them. Frankl told of his own experience in the Nazi concentration camps, wherein he came to see his physical and psychic suffering as an opportunity to achieve inner triumph. Everything can be taken from a man, but one thing, the last of human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way. Frankl, 1959, 2006. Frankl recontextualized the horrific circumstances to hold profound meaning for the human spirit. Every life experience, no matter how tragic, contains a hidden lesson. When we discover and acknowledge the hidden gift that is there, a healing takes place. In the example of the man who lost his job after some time had passed, he looked back and saw his former job was stunting, that he had been in a rut. Frankly, the job had given him an ulcer. Prior to losing the job, he had seen only the pleasures from it. Once outside the situation, he began to see its cost that he had been paying physically, mentally, and emotionally. After losing the job, he was open to discovering new abilities and new talents. In fact, he began a new, more promised career. So life events are opportunities to grow, expand, experience, and develop. In some cases, it seems in retrospect that there was actually this unconscious purpose behind the event, as though our unconscious knew something important had to be learned, and painful as it was the only way it could be brought into experience. This is part of the psychology of the psychoanalyst Carl Jung, who concluded after a lifetime of study that there is an inborn drive in the unconscious toward wholeness, completeness, realization of the self, and that the unconscious will devise ways and means of bringing this about, even if they are traumatic to the conscious mind. Powerful. Okay. Jung also said that in the unconscious there was an aspect of ourselves called the shadow. The shadow is all repressed thoughts, feelings, concepts about ourselves that we do not want to face. One benefit of a crisis is that it often brings us into familiarity with our shadow. It makes us more human and more whole to realize that we share what we share with all of humanity. All the stuff that we thought they were guilty of is equally in ourselves. Thus, when it is brought up to the conscious awareness, acknowledged, and surrendered, it no longer unconsciously runs us. Once the shadow has been acknowledged, it loses its power. All that is necessary is merely to recognize that we have certain forbidden impulses, thoughts, and feelings. Now they can be handled with, so what? Passing through a life crisis then makes us more human, more compassionate, more accepting, and more understanding of ourselves and others. We no longer have to indulge in making others wrong or making ourselves wrong. Handling emotional crisis leads to greater wisdom and results in lifetime benefits. Fear of life is really the fear of emotions. It is not the facts we fear, but the feelings about them. Powerful. All right, y'all. So I think I'm going to go ahead and see. Let me do this a little bit last bit here. Once we master our feelings, see here. Our fear of life diminishes. We feel a greater self-confidence. We're willing to take greater chances because we now feel that we can handle the emotional consequences, whatever they might be. Because the fear of this, because fear is the basis of all inhibitions. Mastery over fear means unblocking of whole avenues of life experience that previously had been avoided. All right, finish this up. Let me see here. I will take that, put it in the back of the van. And Pretty, I'm going to get on here real quick. I don't see you on here anymore, but I'm going to get on here and respond to your message. I'll get back with you later. I'm grateful for my family, friends, beside me, even though I'm not feeling well. Yes, that's a good thing to be grateful for. And no worries at all. It's like you had to get off here. And we'll catch up another time soon, I'm sure. And everyone, go out there. Y'all make it a great day. And look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow. Peace and love.